So in the past week, I've been doing a little bit more difficult dismounts than I was doing at H&I and at our meet at Evo. It's kind of been like a step-by-step. H&I did some really basic dismounts, and then the Evo meet I did double back on P-bars and double back on rings, and now I'm doing double pike on P-bars and half out on rings. So, but it's going great. Been making great progress, landing on hard. It feels good. So, yeah. I've transitioned to a little bit of doing rod floor tumbling 2 weeks ago, probably something like that. So still trying to take it slow, not doing too much yet. But I mean, it feels pretty good. So the plan is to be back doing floor and vault by USA's. Now, what those routines will be, I don't know, but we'll at least be trying to do it. Well, I mean, I'll be cleared by USA's to do high bar dismounts, but I don't know. Probably, I would say like a month from now, I would be able to do high bar dismounts on hard. I've started doing them on to an 8-incher in the pit, and even like an 8 with a 4 on top to make it a little more firm. So, and they feel good, so it's just slowly making that surface more firm and getting used to it. I mean, there was so much running through my head when it all happened, but I just knew, I mean, you got to take everything as it comes. Everything happens for a reason. And I just knew that it was going to be a long road ahead, but I mean, here I am. I don't know how many months since my last surgery, but I mean, I had to like relearn to walk after my surgeries, and here I am running and jumping around, tumbling on tumble track and rod floor. So I'm super happy with my progress so far.
Now you talked about before Stuttgart, you had a picture of Nike Hashimoto on the side of the high bar. I'm curious, do you still have a picture of him?
I do, yes, I do. I gotta remind myself every day that that's who I'm trying to be. So honestly, it's with my faith in God and Jesus Christ has been the thing that's kept me going. My verse that I've been going to is 1 James, it's like 2 through 4. That's what I go to. Consider it a great joy when you experience trials, because the testing of the faith produces endurance. So that's been my go-to that I've gone back to time and time again. And just leaning on God throughout this whole thing it's been everything. It's kept my head up. It's kept my attitude positive. That and plus the support from my teammates and all the medical staff, my coaches. I have a great support group, so I'm very, very grateful for that. Oh yeah, Serena is going crazy with the wedding plan. She's loving it. She built a website like immediately. We've been working on our registry. We're still looking for a venue. We haven't confirmed that yet, but we're looking, date-wise, we're looking in May of 2025. So I'm super excited. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I try to be as much help as I can to her, but she has it all under control. So she loves it. She loves it.
Do you have any non-negotiables for a wedding? Like, you gotta have a certain dessert or a certain like song you dance to, or like, have you even thought about that far? Like something fun that you want to do?
I have not, no. But she'll have it all planned out, and I'll just be like, "Yep, that's good."
You're just showing up.
Yeah, I'll be there. I remember the first day I was like cleared to do releases. It just felt kind of weird because I had to like know a little more. I've been working tabs and stuff,
yeah.
But I mean there was no real mental block or anything. It was kind of like pick back up where I left off. I mean it felt a little different because I hadn't done it in a while, but it was just awesome.
You won Worlds, but did you watch like Worlds specifically like the high bar final this past year?
I did. He killed it.
Even more motivation.
As always. Yeah. Even more motivation. I think that's when I printed out his picture and hung it up at Evo. So.
Does the prospect of having an Olympics, I mean, not the prospect, knowing that hopefully the Olympics will have an audience and that you'll be able to have friends and family and Serena there and stuff, is that a motivator for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Tokyo kind of sucked that we weren't able to have fans, especially family there, but it's going to be awesome to, if I do make the team, to have my family there and have that support. It's going to be great. I would say it was very different going from trials where we had, 10,000 people something there to literally no one in the stands at the Olympics. But for like qualifications, there's literally no one there. it felt more like a practice meet, which I guess in a way it was kind of good because it brought the nerves down a little bit. But yeah.
What do you think of the draw?
First subdivision.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. On
Sorry,
pommel
not
horse.
On pommel horse.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. It's gonna be great. That's all I have to say.
You get it out of the way, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's
get
gotta
horse
be
out
the
of the way.
mindset,
Yeah,
right?
we good. We good.
Did you watch Worlds last year?
I did.
What do you think of what Coy and Fred were able to do?
Oh, they did amazing. I was really impressed with those guys. It was a pretty young team. But I think that speaks to how important the NCAA program is and bringing guys up to compete as a team. I think they really leaned on a lot of their experience competing in the NCAA to help them perform really well on the world stage. So they did awesome. They did very good. I was very impressed with them.
And did you enjoy the Evo meet the other week? I mean, it was basically like an NCAA meet with Simpson and Illinois
yes.
there. Is
That
that nice to kind of revisit that?
Yes, that was awesome. It felt like competing at Stanford because our arena at Stanford was pretty small and the crowd was really close. So it was like the same feel because the crowd was right there, the gym was packed out, and it felt just like a college meet. It took me right back. It was awesome.
And y'all won, right? I mean,
We did by a 10.
overall.
By a 10.
Did y'all get? I heard something about a steak dinner.
Yes,
Did
I
you
goes
get-
us a steak dinner.
He owes you. He
he
hasn't
owes us.
fulfilled that yet.
No, not yet. When we get back, probably next week, he's gonna take us.
You gotta hold him to it.
Yeah, I'm holding him to it for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit harder when you got the NCAA season because NCAA season is just really long and you compete a lot. So being able to, especially being a little bit older now and not having to put my body through that many competitions, I think is going to help me be better prepared because I can cycle a lot better. I'll have a little bit more downtime and I'll be able to, cycle up and go through like a proper training cycle. There won't be like little mini dips where I have to go down and then come right back up. So I think it'll work out really